One of the worst things when signing up for a class is to have the instructor tell you that you need to buy a whole bunch of supplemental material. This being a hardware class, having hardware in hand is the best, but in lieu of having to spend extra hard-earned cash, there is an alternative. Open a browser and head to Tinkercad.com. Tinkercad is a free tool for creating 3D models, and it also contains an Arduino and electronics simulator that lets you virtually construct circuits and program an Arduino in your web browser. If you're interested in taking this class without having to buy hardware, then I recommend signing up for an account on Tinkercad. Once you have signed into your account, click Circuits on the left of the page and click Create New Circuit. You'll be presented with nothing and a list of components. Search for breadboard and drag it onto the prototyping area. Click Components and you can drag other electrical components and snap them into the breadboard, like this LED and resistor. Don't worry, we'll go over the specifics of using breadboards and resistors later in the course. Search for Arduino and drag an Arduino Uno R3 to just below the breadboard. If you click on any of the holes on the Arduino or breadboard, you can create electrical connections which mimic connecting the holes with wires. With a wire selected, you can change its color to help you identify them when things start to get messy and complicated. If you click on the Code Editor button, you can edit code that gets uploaded to the Arduino. Press Upload and Run to send the program to the Arduino and start the simulator. You can see that the virtual circuit behaves in much the same way a real circuit would. You'll notice that you can't make changes to the circuit or code while the simulator is running, so you'll need to press Stop Simulation in order to make edits. On the right, you can click Serial Monitor to get a virtual console, which we will use throughout the course to help with debugging. There are a few times we'll need to use two Arduinos later in the class, so stop the simulator, click Components, search for Arduino, and drag a second Arduino to the work area. Click Code Editor on the left side of the editor. You'll see a number followed by Arduino Uno R3 in parentheses. Click it to drop down a list of available Arduinos to program. Click to Arduino Uno R3 to write code for the second Arduino. Now, when you click Upload and Run, the code for the first Arduino will run on the first, and the code we write for the second Arduino will run on the second. This lets us write different programs for different Arduinos in the same simulation. Click the Tinkercad logo to return to your list of projects. Click the gear icon on your project to edit its properties, such as the name and license. You can also make it public so that other people can find and clone your project. Click Tinker This to return to the project editor. Since making this course, there have been a few updates to Tinkercad. First, if you go to Code, you'll see that they've added a block editor. In order to view the actual written code for C and C++, you'll need to click the drop-down menu and click Text, and then say Continue. Here is where you'll be able to see your normal Blink code in any C, C++ for Arduino. Additionally, when you start running code later in the course and using the serial monitor, this is the button to bring up the serial monitor where you will see the output appear here. You'll be able to complete most of the assignments and projects in this class with just the simulator. I'll let you know if you need real hardware for something. That being said, it's still fun to play with the simulator when you don't want to build real hardware.